Good evening, everyone. Wow, I didn't pop myself in. That's okay. It happens. I was on vacation for a week. So, mistakes happen. How's everyone going? I hope everyone's weekend was great. I hope their week is going well because it's the middle of the week. And that means Late Night with Cap is here. Hopefully, you missed me. If you didn't miss me, it's okay. I won't be hurt that bad. So we got a cool show tonight. We are talking with a really cool guest from Dani from Comics and Cosmetics. We're going to go over dumb criminals and, of course, bad graphic design. But I got a little sneak peek for you on that one since I was on vacation, and then we're going to have our little Bigfoot story. So let's go ahead and bring in Dani and give her a nice welcome. How's it going?
It's going. How are you, JT?
Good. Thanks for staying up past your bedtime.
Oh yeah. You are welcome. That's some love I just showed you. Because I
What
like
is on your
sleep.
shirt?
Oh well, I'm so glad you noticed. Well, my trusty Comics and Cosmetics baseball tee has vanished from the material sphere. If we have any Venture Brothers fans in the house, that was a
Okay.
amazing quote. So this is actually a shirt I had made for my lover 2 years ago.
What was that him in the
Yeah.
background?
3 years ago, I was microblading my own eyebrows, which, for those who don't know, it's where I take something that looks like a cross between an X-Acto knife and a tattoo needle and draw on the individual hairs of my eyebrows because all of my Scandinavian DNA went right here. I have no eyebrows, so I have to tattoo them on
Okay.
semi-permanently. Ow. And I decided it would be a super responsible and excellent idea to do my own eyelash extensions. Eyelash extensions are individual lashes that are glued with a very strong adhesive to your individual lash. You're actually supposed to be laying down with your eyes closed to get them done. I thought, hey, I have a lot of allergies and super sensitive eyes. This is probably going to work out fine. Um, it did not work out fine, much to my amazement and bewilderment. I had a severe allergic reaction. So while I had the ink still on my eyebrows and my eyes swelling shut and tears and snot flowing
That's quite a
everywhere,
visual.
I had to go get Dave and say, hey, I need some Benadryl and some eye wash. So, of course, he did the only natural, responsible thing a responsible adult would do. And he took a picture first.
Uh, so it's you on the picture of your
It
shirt.
is me all over. And it's his favorite picture of me of all time.
And he
So,
wears that.
a couple years ago for his birthday, I had it put on a t shirt for him. And when the whole house tore the whole house apart looking for my comics and cosmetics shirt, he said, hey, got a great idea. How about you wear this instead? So,
So now you're wearing yourself. Not many people have a shirt of themselves.
and
I mean,
it's the worst picture of me ever. So, that's
at least you're
confident.
owning it, right? Like, at least you're like, hey, look, it's me. Yeah, what do you want to say about it?
I own my mistakes. I own
That's
them and I learn from them and then I merchandise them.
okay. Well, that's pretty funny. Well, hopefully one day that won't happen to me where my spouse makes a shirt of me, but who
Oh,
knows?
if I would love to see it.
I'm sure I've got photos. She could do that. Um, what before we go a little bit more on what you do and what you're all about, let's say hi to some people in the chat here. So we got a few people in. We got your favorite clipper, and that is R2 the Icky. I was gonna say R2 Boot the Icky, but that's an inside joke. You probably wouldn't get that. So
I brought your stick or
she
two.
did. She said she has your stick R2.
Yeah, I brought the stick. I know you love my stick.
And Joker Voice says, "Start the show. I'm here." Well, we have started. Late here, you or me. And then we got Theme Park. He just hit a 100 subs on his theme park.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah, so hopefully everyone can check him out. He's doing great over there. He does a lot of videos on Knott's Berry Farm, not really Disneyland. So it's good to see a different park every now and then. So, and then we got the Rogue Attraction. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
And then Vanquish says late. Yeah, I know you're late. Good. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for telling me you're late. I appreciate it. And then we got Andy Masterson. No excuses. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe it was when I didn't pop myself in, but it happens. How good to see you, Andy. Hope to talk to you more sometime. And let's see who else we got in here. Let's see. We got Ryan. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Nice to see you. It looks like he did. He looks like he visited one of your cosmetic class.
You mean my salon?
Yeah. Well, you do cosmetics, right? You go online, you go on YouTube, and you show people makeup.
Yeah. Maybe
Looks
he
like he's
checked out one of the pro tips episodes.
Yeah. So, yeah, very cool. And we got Jinja Ninja. I love seeing you come by, man. He's all the way from Japan. He's creating his own comic book at the moment.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, good to see him. Yeah. Check it out. It's called Auntie. If you want to check it out, Dani. It's on Indiegogo at the moment. So
very cool.
Do that. Yeah, he says I'm here for the cosmetics.
As you should be, my friend. And I've got cosmetics all over the place. Like what's
and we got Matthew W. Yo, bro. How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. We got Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Nicole Marie, drop in to say hello. Hit that like button. Yes, please do. Please hit that like button if you're here. It'd be great to see that pop in and get 15 people watching. That's pretty awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah. And A2 showed up. You know what that means, A2, right? She gets her favorite little video. There you go. She always gets that. That R2 hates it, and A2 loves it. So it works. And then we got Dreaming Tabitha. Hey, how's it going?
I love you, Tab.
She's doing awesome as well. Good to see you here. And we got Miss R2 in the house. Nice to see you. And yeah, it looks like we got a good one. R2 just said he unsubscribed. That's
I'm
okay.
sure he did.
I'll replace you. It's okay. Yeah, see, everyone loves the dancing cap except for R2. So I don't know what that means. So all right. So yeah, before we get started with the my little bad graphic design here, go ahead and kind of describe your channel. Kind of, say what you do and what brought you onto YouTube. I'm sure some people here would love to hear that.
Well, I like to say that my name is Dani Sanssouci, licensed cosmetologist and registered super nerd. And I have a channel called Comics and Cosmetics where I talk about whatever nerdy crap I've been obsessing about that week while doing my makeup at the same time. I never talk about the makeup, though. It's never brought up. The whole time I'm just talking about the character, the story, whatever the topic is. That's all I'm talking about. So before anybody thinks I'm doing makeup tutorials, I do that just like once a month or so. In fact, Tabitha's coming on next week and we're doing a surprise video. It's nothing. Normally I do like
surprise video.
Yeah, it's a surprise because like last week, I just recorded one that's coming out this weekend. I can't tell you what it is yet, but I did Fire and Blood, the book that inspired House of the Dragon that just came out. Like she knows what it is. I've done Green Lantern. Anything Marvel, DC, Star Trek, Star Wars. I've covered it all. I've got
recently, Dani, you put green makeup on your face.
Oh yeah, I did my She-Hulk cosplay. Every once in a while I do a cosplay, and that one was a lot of fun. It was a pain in the butt, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I do nerdy deep dives, stuff like that. I drop an episode every Saturday, and every Sunday I do a live show and I bring on a couple of friends to talk about whatever we're obsessing about. This next month or so, we're covering She Hulk and House of the Dragon.
Oh yeah, House of Dragons. I'm a pretty big Game of Thrones fan, so I got
Bro,
excited about that, and I was hesitant of watching it just because of the fact 7 and 8, season 7 and 8, kind of left the bed.
oh yeah, they kind of
But
in
it's okay. That was that way.
in
So
the
we'll try
past.
it again.
In
So
the
and I
past.
actually did enjoy this episode. I thought Matt Smith did a great job.
I do too, and I've seen things where like Game of Thrones fans are being mean to Matt Smith. I'm like, oh, shut your holes. He did great.
No,
He
no,
did
he was fine.
great, Damon. And you know what? I, season 8 broke my heart too. It really did. But when you hear like at the end of the episode when the credits are rolling, they play the Game of Thrones theme.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
Tell me
cool.
you didn't get that like, oh my god.
Not really, but no, I got a kick out of it. They showed me dragons and swords, so it was.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. It sounds like you got a good following over there. Yeah, I think you have a good subscriber account. You're doing pretty
We're on
good.
the road to 500 now, so
Really awesome. Good job.
yeah.
Hopefully you got some new fans from my little corner of the world. Uh, and yeah, check out Dani. She's great. So I was on vacation last week, and I went to the Salty Nerd podcast and the Nerdotic meetup in Las Vegas. So I took a little break. I did not stream, and I stayed in a hotel, and I stayed at the Luxor. It was really nice. It was a really nice hotel, uh, and had some good times there. Met a lot of other YouTubers in the world. Got to meet and talk about what they do and how they got started. And I also came up across other people that may even be on this channel as a guest. So it was a good thing. So if you ever get a chance to do a meetup with any kind of group like that, where a lot of YouTubers are going, I definitely suggest. I think Red Five had one a few weeks ago,
Mhm.
a month ago. So if you're a YouTuber out there and you're part of a community, I do recommend that you do show up to one of those. So um, now that gives me the extra surprise because it in in the hotel there were some questionable designs. So it made me think on my next bad graphic design, maybe we should review some bad hotel cosmetic designs. So we're gonna go ahead and go over some of those. So hopefully you get a laugh. She has not seen these. Dani has not seen these. Again, no one that comes on the show, they don't see the bad graphic design stuff before I show them. So it's real emotion. Before we get started, Ryan just said I'm JT's favorite YouTuber. I think he meant I JT's my favorite YouTuber. Yeah. So we're doing another a bad hotel design. So the first, when you go into the hotel, you like to see the front door. You kind of like know you're like, yes, I'm here. I see the sign. I know
Mhm.
that I have arrived to the destination, right? And you're ready to get into your room because you've probably traveled a lot and you're tired and you kind of want to get unpacked and just go out and party or sit by the pool or do something like that. So for this hotel, it's I'm not sure what the name of it is. It Yeah. So if I pulled up to this, I'm looking for the pig he near the
It
chatel.
high tier cheeto. Why?
If I came to this hotel, I would probably turn around.
Why? My eyes hurt. Like I'm trying. Okay, so for hotel, it's clearly like you go from the H all the way over to the. You know what? No, there's absolutely no rhyme or reason to what the hell they're doing here. Are we supposed to guess?
Yeah, where I found this photo, I don't know the person who took the picture even knew what hotel they were in, but it was a hotel because the word hotel is there.
Uh huh.
You just have to unscramble. It could be pick. It could, yeah.
I got nothing.
I don't know what. I mean, you would get here and you'd be like, "Are you? Am I?" I guess the number one question at the front desk would be, "Am I in the right place?" Right? You would. I think
Oh, this is definitely one that they're going to have to post a picture along with their listing.
Yeah. A lot of people are here saying, "Ouch, my eyes." Nicole says those
Yeah.
are awful.
Yeah.
Um,
My brain hurts.
Flippity flop. Does that say? No one really knows. Now, if you look to the right there, so say you got past the front desk, you're okay, I'm in the right place, and you're ready to go on the elevator. You go, and you're on the third floor. But
I didn't even have a chance to notice that, really.
it says 1st, 2nd, and 4th floor. So
Okay, is this hotel in a non-English speaking country?
I have, I don't know. I'm not in liberty to say what that is, but it. Now I've seen this before on street signs. You know that you do see a 2nd Street.
That's.
But
Oh,
if the front desk person was like, okay, you know, JT, you're on the 3rd floor, I would have to turn around and go back. And
that literally gave me a headache. I had to loosen my ponytail. It gave me a headache trying to read all this stuff.
I'm sorry. I told you you would stay awake. At least you're awake. Right?
Oh.
Usually you would just go by the 1 and the 2, but I think it would throw you off a little bit.
I guess they were trying to be fancy, and they took a risk and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, Theme Park Casual says I always request the 5th floor, but that's because of my lisp. Yeah. Dyslexic hotel. Maybe that's the name of the hotel.
Maybe you have to be Percy Jackson or something to figure it out, because
maybe Mike Tyson owns it. That's what's maybe Mike Tyson owns this. Hey, inside the booth. Look, now I'm all messed up. I say all kinds of different words. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. So you get up to your room and you're kind of exhausted and you're like, I just want to get.
Nope.
You get out of your hallway and then you're like, wait, is this a hallway, a ramp, or stairs?
I can't even look at that.
Is this is it a ramp?
Just
imagine a ramp, stairs, or a hallway.
Okay, those are definitely stairs, because you could tell if you look against the wall. Look against the wall, like where the brown.
Want to?
I know, but where the trim is alongside the bottom of the wall. Like if you look at that, you can tell that there's stairs.
Yeah. Can you imagine though if like you're at the hotel and you're at the bar?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, are they trying to
take the stairs,
kill drunk people? Because that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna fall down there and they're gonna break their necks.
So unfortunately, they picked the bad carpet design here. At least maybe put some like yellow stick
runner or something.
I feel like people would definitely trip.
Trip indeed, where they will think they are.
I'm sure if you expand the photo here, there might be a dent in the wall down at the bottom there.
Wow.
Don't pick this carpet, folks, if you're carpeting your stairs.
No, bad decisions were made.
Yeah, that's when you get a
no,
not good. Yeah, Vanquish. Oh man, you know me when I'm drunk. I would be falling down those stairs. Yep, or sliding if they're a ramp. You never know.
You see, there you go. Just sit down. Anytime you see stairs like this, just sit down and slide down.
Yeah.
Safest way.
All right, so if you made it, right? You finally got past the epic stairs. It's almost like a video game, right? Every level. And then you get to the bathroom because you want to like wash up and get ready, and you have a bunch of Levi jeans ass.
What?
You have a bunch of American asses
Hold
in your
on,
face.
because remember, I use my iPhone.
Look closely, folks. I try to zoom it up for you, but look closely
Oh
at
my
that wallpaper.
my This is why.
So you walk in, you're like, oh, I gotta use the restroom. I've been on the plane all day, and then you're like, nice. And then
Why?
look to the right. You want to wash your hands, and you really can't fit to the sink.
Why? Just hold on. I can't even get past the blue jean bricks. Like, I want to meet the person who said, "Yeah, this is going to make me $1 million. They're going to call me a visionary. The whole world is now going to have repurposed brick made out of old blue jeans, old dirty butts."
Yeah.
And this, like, did they piss off the contractor?
You made me laugh. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Please hit that like, share, subscribe.
But you look, if you had a safe like Pam and Tommy, and you ticked off, you. I mean, not only are they going to do this to your safe, but they're going to steal your tape and put it on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, this is interesting wallpaper choice, and so Tabitha says these wallpapers prove you can smell anything. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Jacob, thanks for coming by, Jacob Ironside. Good to see you. So like, let's see what. Oh, R2. So many farts have passed through there.
Exactly what I'm saying. Farts,
Now,
sharts,
okay.
skid
Now I have
marks,
to question Dan here.
blowouts.
He likes the pants.
Of course you do, Dan.
It is creative, Tabitha. I would give you that. But did you see the sink?
I just.
I mean, can you imagine? You're like in a hurry.
Oh, ow! And it's dark.
And it's dark. You'll run right into the towel rack there.
You've had an allergic reaction while microblading your eyebrows and gluing on your eyelash extensions.
Yeah.
Would have broke my nose, split my forehead open.
Either the toilet.
Just, I can't get over it. Like, in a hotel, like, I could imagine, like, if that was someone's, aesthetic. But
like they wanted an extra room.
Or in like a laundry room, like it would make sense.
Yeah, they just fit a room somewhere that probably shouldn't be. Yeah, lean over the toilet paper to wash your hands. Yeah. Yeah. You just do one of these, right? Right?
I got it. Hold my feet.
So you get out of the bathroom, like, okay, fine. I took a shower. I'm all good. I'm ready for bed because I got in late. I gotta go to work in the morning because maybe you're on a business trip and you want to get a nice sleep, nice bed, nice just rest up, and this is the bed you get.
What? I mean, I might fit on that, but normal sized people wouldn't. I mean, look how close the door is to it. You couldn't even get in the door.
Yeah, and I mean, you would have a nice little back pain when you woke up the next morning.
You might as well just keep the couch a couch and sleep on the couch. Why even have a fold out?
Fold it back, right?
Yeah, just like, well, why would you even attempt it? You have eyeballs.
So this has to be the worst hotel, right? In that I have created here.
I doubt it. I really feel like there could be so much worse. I've been to Georgia, and I've seen some things.
Yeah, it does look like a $4,000 a month apartment in New York City. You are right.
It
Yeah,
kind
they
of
put the
does.
cushion behind the lamp. Yeah, I mean that's probably the only place you could put it. It's kind of back there in the
Did you
corner.
say you poop behind the lamp? Is that where the
Oh,
bathroom is?
so Tabitha says they put
A
the
seat
cushion
cushion.
behind the lamp. Oh my
I
goodness.
don't know. The bathroom might be back there too.
Maybe, but you do get a free water bottle. That's nice.
It's not that. That's very thoughtful and considerate. At least they were thinking about hydration.
Yeah. So my hotel experience wasn't quite like this, but hopefully you never get to come across a hotel that and stay here. I would leave if I were you. So
Yeah.
there you go. So that normally on bad graphic design we do bad graphic design, but this time I was on vacation. I wanted to show some bad cosmetic design for a hotel because it's kind of fitting for you.
Yeah.
And if you want to see some good design, well, at least I think they're good. Or if you need a designer, I've helped Dani a few times. You can catch my stuff on at Gunter Graphics and on Instagram, and you can support me there just by following or checking out. Sometimes I'll post some clips from this live stream about bad design on that Instagram as well. So inside the booth, Dan, I think it was on the sixth tooth. Yeah,
Second.
second. Yeah, whatever. So again, hopefully you don't get to stay in those.
Fingers crossed.
All right, I appreciate everybody coming in tonight and watching those. That's I wanted to try. The vacation was fun. It was a needed vacation. Sometimes when us little streamers, I've only been on YouTube for not very long, but it can be exhausting. So it was good
Yeah.
to take a little break. So now that we're going to go into the main topic of the show, and that is the true crime. But this is not just basic crime; it's dumb criminals. So this happened in South Africa, and he was dubbed the dumbest criminal who has been on the run for years and caught after applying for a job for the police. That's right. He was on the run for years and applied for a job at the police department. And they dubbed him in South Africa as the dumbest criminal. This poor gentleman, his name is Thomas. He has been, like I said, he was dubbed the dumbest criminal. He's about 40 years old. He was a fugitive for 7 years after he was wanted for stealing some hardware. Products worth more than, I'm going to say $1,000, but I'm sure it's a little bit more, in 2015. And he walked into the police department. Said he came to the police department. So the suspect's dirty tricks were uncovered a week after he managed deciding to check invoices. So they're just trying to tell you how he got caught and stuff like that. But this guy walked in. So it was realized that 2 invoices were missing the other material. So he was like faking invoices and then stealing stuff from people. It happens that criminals do criminal things. He was okay. He was registered at headquarters. He was registered at the Belthal South African Police Service headquarters in South Africa, Providence of. I'm not going to even try to say that, in 2015. And he was on the wanted list. So they were looking for him. He was gone for 7 years. So then 7 years later, the police were baffled after he walked through the front door of the police station to find out why there was a holdup with his job application. The suspect was unexpectedly nabbed on Monday, August 15th of 2022, after he visited the Bethel police station to make inquiries about his application for a police recruitment drive. So after that, they arrested him. Pretty much, he's been in custody since.
Maybe he thought hiding in plain sight. Like they'll never suspect that I would, be a cop. So, but I said it before that it took some serious testicular fortitude
It
to,
does.
to
Maybe
do
he
that.
forgot. I mean, it was 7 years. There's not a lot I remember 7 years ago. Maybe he forgot that he did that, and he was like, I'm gonna try to change my life a little bit. I'm gonna go the other way, and be a police officer. So
Oh my gosh, there's no way you'd forget that. And I don't think South Africa has the same statute of limitations as we do in the United States. Like most, nonviolent crime, you run from it for 7 years, you're good.
yeah, it
But
I'm sure this has happened in the U.S. I don't know, but
probably in Florida.
what Florida? Wow, ripping on Florida, man.
You never look up Florida man stuff? Come on, that's hilarious.
No, I haven't.
Look up Florida man. Google it now.
Yeah, I guess he does have a baby face.
And okay, but this is probably very wrong of me, but is it possible that he might have a head injury? Because
maybe.
if you look kind of to the right, it looks like it's got a dent.
You think he has a dent in his head?
Yeah.
I don't know. That could just be an angle. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. But
can you imagine though if you were a police officer and you're kind of like having one of those days and it's kind of a weird day and this guy shows up like, hey man, where's my job application? And
you're like
his name and you're like,
yeah, hold on
a second.
Sorry about the hold up. Let me go back in the back. I'm gonna grab it. I got some paperwork and we're gonna hire you right now. But here, try these bracelets on real quick so we can make sure your uniform is the right size.
So inside the booth says he agrees there's a dent in his head. And then wrote that he has a dent in his head. Because your monkey is just beating you all the time. Right?
I cut hair. I've seen a lot of dented and lumpy heads.
That's not info you should share, Tom. Says R2. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe they said, okay, look, we get it. Maybe you want to turn your life around, and we're gonna arrest you, but you're gonna serve time to work for us. So maybe he's like a, gonna work to play type of thing. Serve
like rent to own, or like rent to own your freedom. Kind of thing, indentured servitude to freedom.
The chat is going off about his head.
I told you.
My head is perfectly round. My head is perfect. Okay.
Mine's not. I have a dome head. It's almost like aliens. It sticks out.
I mean, maybe Tom has a dent in his head because of this.
The tree touched me.
What was that?
Oh, that's just Tom being Tom. He likes to drink at the parks, and when he comes home, apparently he gets harassed by trees.
I've been there, Tom.
Yeah, but then he gets wise sometimes. He ends up doing this.
Impressive.
Very. He's working out so he can defend himself with those trees.
Getting swole. Got it.
Well, there you go. That's our first true crime of the night. So now we're going to move on. We'll take a little break here. We're going to move on to some of the fan favorites. And that is, you ready? Because I think you have something to share, right, with this coming up?
Oh, I think I do.
Yeah. So we're gonna get right into it, folks. Cap's Bigfoot report. I've got some for you. Now I got some. Before we get into clips, I'm gonna show one clip, and then Dani does have a story about Bigfoot she would like to share. So let me do the first clip, and you can tell me if you think this is a Bigfoot or not. Now this video is on loop, so I can't pause and play it. So unfortunately, so let's go ahead and share this out, and we'll get this going. So give me one.
Okay.
Whoa. Share. Oh, Marty. Wait, I'm not sharing. That was weird. It said I was sharing, and I was not sharing. What a night already. Okay. So I'll try to blow it up a little bit, and I'll put on the audio. No, that's music. Sorry. But there's a. If you look right there, there's something in the bushes. You can't see it. Let's zoom it up. This is not the greatest video, but here you go. If you look right there, there's something in the
yeah.
And he runs. And it scares the crap out of this guy. What do you think?
I think it's a guy in a suit.
Yeah. It could be like a guy in a ghillie suit, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Wolverine Skizit says, does Bigfoot crap in the forest? I'm sure he does.
Well, where else is he gonna crap?
Yeah.
Can he come to your house?
There are people in this chat that says he does, that he comes and visits them.
Well, I can confirm that.
So you said you have a story, right?
Yeah. And this is the first time I've ever talked about this publicly.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anytime someone brings up Bigfoot, I'm like, I've seen Bigfoot. And they're like, okay. Because I'm never serious. Like, I joke about everything. But I'm being dead serious. I was 8 years old. And when I was 8 years old, you know, I had one leg was shorter than the other, and I had to wear this lift. So I didn't run very at all. Okay. I didn't run. But and I did have a little bit of trouble getting around. So my mother thought it'd be an excellent idea to move us into the middle of the woods, like right on the edge of a huge forest with a big sinkhole in our backyard. And I had this wooden swing in a tree that was like right on the tree line. So here's 8-year-old me. I'm swinging. And before I even saw or heard anything, I mean, you hear sticks and stuff breaking all the time when you live in the woods because there's all kinds of critters out there. But it was like a big snap. But before I even heard anything, I smelled something funny.
Okay, that's usually I'm gonna pause you. That's usually one thing that happens. You smell something funky before you.
Well, it was like mildewy.
Okay.
Musty smell.
Yeah.
You know, like dish rag or clothes you left in the washer, and.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was a musty, mildewy smell. It's like, what is this? And then you hear the sound, like a large breaking sound, and you get that feeling that something's watching you. You know, the hairs stand up on the back of your neck. And, you know, I'm terrified because I'm 8 years old. I'm like this big. I don't move well at all. I'm not fast. I'm going to die if a bear is chasing me. And so I just kind of slowly turned to my left, and I saw this huge hairy thing it wasn't. My mom has tried to convince me for the last 34 years that what I saw was a bear.
Okay.
But
maybe
there's just no way because it was too tall. It was too proportionately slender, like top to bottom. You know, there's bears they got short, stubby legs when they stand up and they kind of potato. But this had long legs, it had long arms, and it had like just. Ugh.
You sure it was like a homeless man walking around?
No, my nearest neighbor was 4 miles away.
Okay, so all right. And
And
were you in what part of country were you in?
I am in southeast Missouri, and where I was a little closer to south central Missouri.
Okay, I think there's like a ape or something down there that people say.
Well, we have a large indigenous descended population, myself included. Most people around here um, are descended from like Choctaw or
Okay.
Osage,
Yeah.
and they have myths and legends
Yeah.
of
Maybe you saw
Sasquatch.
it. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it because
Oh no, I
one
swear
thing we say on
there's
the show, if great minds talk about Bigfoot. So
my
share your
big.
story. Yeah.
But no, I'm telling you, this thing stared at me, and I stared back at it, and I peed all over myself. Like I was so
Oh man.
scared, I was frozen with fear, and I wet myself. And it's like this thing figured it like realized I was a little kid, you know,
Okay.
and
Okay.
it just took off.
So it knew not to hurt you because you were a child.
I guess she smelled my fear pheromones in my pee pee and realized I'm
Okay.
not gonna be able to defend myself. Look, she's got this tiny little leg that doesn't move. I don't think
Oh,
it can run.
did you have any Wookie Be Bad? Thanks for coming by. Said, did she have any beef jerky with her?
No,
Hmm.
no.
Hey, look who shows up. Ro.
What up?
Hey, bud. How's it going?
Podfather,
Thanks for coming
Scuttle
by.
Daddy. He and I possibly talked about my Bigfoot story once
Yeah,
upon a
I mean,
time.
it's pretty frightening. I mean, I guess if you were 8, you would.
Oh, 8 and very physically disabled. Like there was no defending myself. There was like,
Well, at least he didn't throw a rock at you. At least he was like, "Hey, look, you look
well,
harmless."
I think it was just like walking through the woods,
On a stroll.
and it was like looked over like it was just as curious about me as I was. What the hell am I looking at? You know?
Yeah.
And it just walked off like, okay, that's a weird thing, and then
I've
just
never seen one, so
huh?
I've never seen one. I have known people that have seen one.
You know, I've lived in Missouri for the majority of my life. I've never once seen a bear,
Oh,
but I've seen Bigfoot.
well, it's a great story. Make sure you share it because, like I said, great people discuss Bigfoot. So
I'm a believer.
yeah. That's an interesting story. So we got one more little video to listen. It's actually a video that you listen to.
Okay.
Maybe this is Bigfoot. Maybe it isn't. So hopefully I get to share the right thing this time. Jeez, professional here. Okay. So I'm gonna hit play. It might be. Hopefully it's not too loud.
I know what that is.
What do you think of this?
That's a mountain lion.
Oh, you think it's a mountain lion?
Yeah, mountain lions actually sound like women screaming. It's terrifying to hear.
Oh, all right. Good to know. Did not know that.
Didn't realize I was this country until I came on your show.
Well, there's mountain lions around, northern Arizona, but I've never heard one. So
well, they're
yeah, Joker Voice said that's a man bat. Maybe.
Man bat.
R2 said it's Amber Heard.
You pronounced her name incorrectly, R2. That's not how it's spelled.
Oh, it isn't?
No, it's T-U-R-D.
Oh, turd.
Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. You shared your Bigfoot story. It seemed pretty terrifying and real. And then Who knows what that sound was? So.
Well, every time I forget to put the clothes in the dryer, I'm reminded.
Oh man. Oh, you got one of those PTSD from the smells. So yeah, Jacob Ironside says he agrees with either a mountain lion or a bobcat.
Bobcat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Batwoman getting canceled, he says. That's what that scream was.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
So, all right. So now we got, before we wrap it up here, we have another some true crime stories. These are the 5 pretty good funny ones that are like all time that happen, all over the years. So let's go ahead and look at some of those. So let's see. I'm gonna go to the first one here. So the first one in New York, in a town in New York, there were 2 suspects that were in a mini mart. They found this gentleman. He was trying to break in. They chased him through the streets. He kept running. He seized the opportunity to find refuge in a large building that ended up being the Sing Sing maximum security building. So once he showed up there, the cops were like, "He's all yours, man. He's all yours. You're good. See ya."
Sometimes the trash just takes itself out.
Exactly. So there you go. Caught and caught is what that one's called. Then the next one is case of the liquor store Lothario. So this person, Aaron, was picked up after pinching a bottle of vodka from a liquor store. It says here, it didn't take Sherlock Holmes to find Morrison because he left his name and his phone number with the clerk after asking her out on a date. Hey, look who showed up. Tina.
Tina!
I was doing a Twitch game. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Well, I mean, hey, it's pretty smooth, kind of, right? Would you call him?
Smooth criminal?
Yeah, would you call him, though? Would you?
No. No, he's Scottish.
What can he be bad if he thinks he's French?
He stole, words are hard and it's linked. He's Scottish and he stole vodka from the liquor store. They were going to arrest him anyway for drinking vodka in Scotland.
Yeah.
You could
All right, here
have at least stolen an iron brew.
So this one's called Lowest High there. So a trio of drug thieves, it was their lucky day. They broke into a home in Silver Springs, Florida, discovered three jars of cocaine. They took it home, snorted it all. That's when they discovered that the jars were in fact urns, and they were snorting remains of victims' husband and 2 dogs.
Oh, that's awful and disgusting. And that's what you get for trying to steal someone's cocaine. That shit's expensive.
Yeah. I mean, you see how excited you could probably vision their face. Like they're like, "Look, bro,
and all the cocaine we got." How do you not know the difference? How do you not know the difference between cocaine and ashes?
So what do you think? Who do you think was like, "Hey, bro, this isn't what we think it is"? Who do you think was the one? How many times do you think it took?
Yeah, like how much did you snort before it starts like gumming up in your nasal cavity? You're like, this tastes like an ashtray. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Wow.
Are you guys feeling anything?
Yeah, I don't feel anything. I just smell bones.
Did yours have bones in it? I think. Oh.
All right. So this one here, watch where you're going. As 2 men waited in line at a coffee shop to pay their bill, a third cut in line of them, threw a drink at the clerk, and demanded all the money from the till. Temporarily surprised, the man quickly recovered and handcuffed the cook. The men quickly recovered and handcuffed the crook. Apparently, in his rush, the criminal did not notice that they were police officers in full uniform.
That makes me That honestly makes me wonder, like, what did he need the money for? Like, if he's that desperate that he just totally,
Oh,
like, did not see fully uniformed officers.
yeah, when you're in those type of, I don't know, maybe he was really in dire need of that. So,
Like, it was to buy more urns of ashes for his ash habit.
yeah. All right. So we got one more. Top 5. Nobody move in the worst possible time to faint in the middle of a robbery of a bank. But that's what happened to he fainted. So this robber fainted, and the teller called 911, asked for the medics. But you have to applaud him because the man stick to it while the ambulance was en route. Yeah, I don't know what that was. So while the ambulance was en route, the suspect handed a note to the teller demanding all her cash. So he was in the bed of the medics, and he asked for her money. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, I'm not sure. Stick to it.
stick to itiveness.
I didn't write this, but
Stick to itiveness.
But no, it's interesting because that's pretty ballsy. That's kind of like the guy that we've talked about earlier, right?
Yeah, testicular fortitude. Big old huevos.
So there you go. I hope those made you laugh. Hope that made you smile. A true crime can be a little sad sometimes, but the dumb ones are the ones that make you laugh.
Well, my cheeks hurt from laughing.
That's what you expect here, right? We either laugh at bad graphic design, or we laugh at something, whatever, or we talk about something a little bit serious. But tonight we had a good chuckle.
Yes,
yeah, no problem. And we got to see your world famous shirt. So
I own and market my mistakes.
Yeah. But before we wrap up, I do want to do one quick shout out. Again, Theme Park Casual. He hit 100 subs the other day, and I do appreciate if any of you would go out and check out his channel. If any of the mods are still in the chat, if you can please put his link in the chat, or even himself, that would be fantastic. For some reason, I don't have it. I didn't copy it in time, but yes, please check him out. Like I said, he does a great job, and he's working really hard over there in California, doing some great stuff. So he's the shout out of the night. So good job, man. Dani, would you like to share anything else about what's going on in the next couple of weeks?
Well, I'm gonna have Tabitha on. That's gonna drop next weekend, and normally those episodes are called pro tips. Normally I have another YouTuber on my show, and I teach them professional makeup artist tips while we talk about their favorite nerdy topic. But I had a stroke of genius one night after I had taken my nighttime medicine, and I just
nighttime medicine,
my nighttime gummy. And I texted her like 3 times, like, Tabitha, I've got an idea.
Thanks, Rogue.
So I'm not going to tell anyone until we've recorded it and I've got some editing done, at least a thumbnail. But we're really excited about it. I got my whole idea for pro tips from Tabitha. You see this beautiful painting back here.
I remember that one.
She was the first YouTuber to ask me on like a recorded show or a live show, on camera. And she taught me how to paint this while we hung out and stuff. So I kind of stole her idea, but with makeup. And so I decided what better way to kind of, honor her for being the inspiration for that. She's going to be on my show, and I'm not going to be teaching her makeup. I'm not going to be teaching her anything. She's going to be painting while I'm doing my makeup, but we've got the same theme, and it's an awesome theme.
Really cool. So good job. Yeah. I think that's going to be a neat stream.
It is, especially when you find out the theme.
Yeah, I'm interest perk. She does a great job. So. She was on here last couple episodes. We had a great time. So
I'm a big fan of her TikToks.
Yeah, she is, and she's doing really good on the shorts. Yeah. So, all right. So, all right. So Monday night, I'm also on after. If you're new here, I'm also on after the weekend with R2 Maria. We do a movie review show where we review movies from the 80s, 90s, and sometimes the 2000s. This coming up Monday, since there's a huge moon launch happening on the same day, we're gonna do Apollo 13. So,
Ooh.
Do you remember Apollo 13?
Yeah, I'm old. It was a big deal.
The actual, I meant the movie.
Well, no, the movie, yeah, with
Tom
Hanks and Kevin Bacon and
yeah, Kevin Bacon and
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton, you're right. So, because we actually did Twister the week before. So if you missed that, check out Twister and then meet us again on Monday, and we'll do Apollo 13. And then the next Wednesday on Late Night with Cap, my next guest is going to be Alex from the Salty Nerd podcast, which is awesome. I can't wait to have him on. He's a good dude. So should be a fun time just like this one. Well, thanks again, everyone, for showing up, joining us tonight. Had a great time. Make sure you hit that little thumbs up, likes, and share it out to your friends and subscribe. Maybe I'll get 200 by my birthday in a few weeks. So that would be awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone and have a good rest of the week. See ya. That was my wrong intro. I messed up. You take a vacation and you do things wrong.
I've done it so many times.
Yeah.
Like I'll roll the wrong credits. Like, wait, no, don't look at that.
All right. Round 2. See you later.